Taekwondo is a martial art whose origins trace to Korea, and over the last 20 centuries has developed into a modern international sport. Korea began propagating this sport by sending instructors abroad to introduce this sport in the 1960s. Sometime in 1976, a Korean undefeated champion, Mr. Sung Chong-hong, was tasked to develop Taekwondo in the Philippines for it to set a foothold in our country.
At that time, the World Taekwondo Federation, they appoint me in charge of the Philippines. So I came here to propagate the whole entire country for Taekwondo. That was 30 years ago.
It was a popular sport as people began to take interest and participate.
Taekwondo is a very systematic martial art. At the same time, it's a very safe sport, especially for the young ones. That's why we have practitioners as young as about 5 years old.
As the sport became popular, the Philippine Taekwondo Association came into being and started a program to actively participate in national and international events.
So 1979, I try first our national Taekwondo championship. It was only around 30 people, around 4 teams. We did that Israel Memorial Basketball Gymnasium. From then on, I made a yearly championship. So 1980, we had the second national championship. We increased to double, team. Then we go on and on and on. Now we are reaching 26 or 27, national championship. Aside from this national championship, we have about more than 150 different kind of championship in nationwide now.
In 1980, the International Olympic Committee, in its 83rd General Session, recognized Taekwondo and declared it to be an adopted demonstration sport of the 1988 Seoul Olympics and the 25th Barcelona Olympics in 1992. Thereafter, at the 103rd session of the International Olympic Committee held in Paris, France on September 4, 1994, Taekwondo was adopted as an official sport of the 2000 Sydney Olympic Games. In 1992, as a demonstration sport, the Philippines garnered a bronze medal from 2 of its representatives in the person of Stephen Fernandez and Bea Lucero. From then on, the quest for the country's first gold medal in the Olympics became a primary objective of the Philippine Taekwondo Association.
There are 2 sports where the Philippines is counting on to finally nail the first Olympic gold. One of them is boxing, the other is Taekwondo. And for the past Olympics, we have almost reached that goal. Yung determination ng athletes, nakikita mo na they're pushing for it. Eventually, in Beijing, 3 years from now, we can finally win it.
That's the reason why our Taekwondo official, we are pushing. We can get the first gold, from the Taekwondo. So we are very much capable, and we are preparing all the time. So now we are really preparing as this much early as now for Beijing Olympic Games, so that our players they are ready. So we are on the way now. We are programming everything. We just focus in the year 2008, the Beijing Olympic Games, whether we can get the gold medal, and we must get the gold medal now, because it's too long for our Taekwondo also. We try this Sydney Olympic game and Athens, and now the Beijing. We must have the gold medal now.
But during our time, it was really pride and glory for the country. There are athletes like that now pa rin. But I hope that is one thing that will never, disappear in the minds of any athlete, to bring honor and pride to your country.
I would prepare myself really, really hard. I mean, I would sacrifice. I would not make the same mistakes I made when I was preparing for my Olympics. I would dedicate every day of my life in training sleep, eat, Taekwondo. That's it. I mean, I'd stay away from all the temptations in life. I'd stay away from all the things that would destroy my moment of greatness and get that chance to get that elusive gold medal. You gotta be hungry. You gotta have that desire. Without that desire, no matter how many times the coach tells you to do this, to do that, but if you don't have that desire in your heart, you'll never win. It's more important than anything else in the world because you'll only go through that once in your life.
We are all one in the hope that our athletes, in their motivation of love of country and people, will make sacrifices and bring honor to the Philippines in its ultimate quest for a gold in Taekwondo. We all support you.